Sorry guys, I pressed a button with my hand, so this will just be part 2. Yeah, so we finished this guy. Note, finding our surface area is 1,440 units squared. Now, this stuff is a little complicated. Finding the slant height is probably going to be the most difficult thing, again, because you need to visualize it. If we weren't given that, then we won't be able to solve for the lateral surface area. Okay, so if you have questions, ask. Okay, let's move on to different shape. Let's say we have a cylindrical cone, or a circular cone, right? Circular cone, think ice cream cone. And not a waffle cone, just a regular sugar cone, like a drumstick. Oof, Lord Jesus. Okay, so again, it's basically the same, except instead of the perimeter, we're talking about circumference times the slant height. So for the circumference, it's still 2 pi r. Now, let's say we have the surface area of a circular cone. So this formula, before I move on, this formula is going to tell us what the... So in an ice cream cone, right, it's opened at the base. Well, this formula is going to tell us the like the amount of product that you're actually eating, right? The good stuff, the actual cone that you're going to eat. That's what the lateral surface area is going to tell us. And then the surface area is going to tell us the actual cone, and then the base at the bottom, right? And again, same formula for the surface area. We just add the lateral surface area plus the base. But since it's a circle, we need to find the area of that circle, which is pi r squared. Okay, here's an example. Okay, so in this case, we were given our radius and our lateral surface area. So I'm going to plug this information into this formula. So for the lateral surface area, I've got 1/2, right? It's 2 pi r. So 2 times r is 6, times pi, right? I'm going to keep pi to the end, times 10. 1/2 of 6 is 3. 3 pi times 10 is 30 pi. And I'm just going to keep that as my answer. You can do that once you get a little bit more advanced in mathematics. You can kind of just keep things in their general term. I know that I've had you guys multiply that before, but not this time. Okay, now for the surface area, we're going to add this value in with the area of our base. So pi r squared is going to be pi times 3 squared, or 9 pi. So I'm adding 30 pi plus 9 pi to get 39 pi. And if you multiply that out, that's about 122.5 units. Yay! Now, if we had to find the slant height, it would be the same process of using the Pythagorean theorem. But I want to talk about the surface area of a sphere. Now, a sphere is any type of ball. So there isn't a lateral surface area because there's no base. So there's no base. No base. Right? There's no top or bottom. So therefore, the lateral is the same as the surface area. Okay. Now, let's say we've got a sphere with a surface area, or rather a radius of, so from the center point, no matter if the edge point is here, 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 here on the back, here on the front, doesn't matter. It's always 8 feet away. And the surface area always equals 4 times the area, or 4 pi r squared. It's just the way it is. The surface area of a sphere is always 4 pi r squared. So in this case, our radius is 8. So 4 pi times 8 squared is 4 pi times 64. 4 times 64 is 256. 256 times pi is equivalent to 803 feet squared. Now, again, this is just the surface area, right? So if we wanted to wrap this ball in wrapping paper, we would need this much wrapping paper. This is not the formula for the volume, but the formula for the surface area. Okay, guys, hope this helps. Again, this is part 2. I will have both of these up shortly. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend. Bye.